Hola amigos, I'm Joshua Orro, the Mustang Prince, and welcome to Mustang Prince Oral Reports. Today, we're going to go back to the Kingdom of Avalor. Last time, during the Song of the Sirena special, which took place in Nueva Vista, Princess Elena formed an alliance with the Sirenas in order to defeat her evil arch-nemesis, Shiriki, as well as arresting her traitorous cousin, Cristobal. But after Shiriki was destroyed, Victor Delgado and his daughter Carla were still on the loose, along with two evil Jacquelines. But during last year's Christmas episode, Snow Plays Like Home, we got to meet Victor's evil wife, Ash, who, like her husband, is an evil malvago. And during the episodes, Naomi Knows Best, and to save a sunbird, the Scepter of Night's jewel got destroyed, and Victor and Carla got arrested. Now all that's left to do is for Elena, along with her family and council, to capture Ash. But you may be asking, what will this new special have in store for us? Well, let's take a look. Airing on Disney Channel on October 13th, 2019, the special is The Magic Within. Now, let's get started. On the eve of Carnival, Elena attempts to capture Avalor's most dangerous villain and falls into an ancient well made of magic crystals, giving her new magical abilities. With the help of Elena's new abilities, Esteban's secret is exposed. However, the question is, can Elena control her new abilities? Sorry, you'll have to find out for yourself. Because I liked it, and I thought this episode was very interesting. But let's move on to Mustang notes. Now, in my personal opinion, this special feels like a sequel to The King of the Carnival, which aired about 2 Aprils ago, since both of these include the Carnival setting, and it features the Delgados. And it has a very twisted plot involving Esteban. The moral of this episode is you must calm down when stress happens, which, unfortunately, is something that I'm having trouble with every now and then, because whenever I'm stressed or frustrated, especially after a hard day's work, I have trouble keeping my anger in check. Also, what's interesting about this special is that the Mystic Isles and the magic crystals from there are mentioned for the first time on the entire series, which is pretty interesting since this series is in the same universe as Sophia's. Also, I really love how the animation looks in this special. And like I said back in fall 2016, the Kingdom of Avalor looks like a Latin American style kingdom, and I really like how Avalor handles their own version of Carnival, which is, well, as you might have guessed, is very reminiscent to the Brazilian celebration in Rio de Janeiro. It really does bring back Rio flashbacks. Also, I think there are a couple scenes in this special that are very intense, like when Elena uses her magic to see a flashback involving Shiriki and Esteban, which is followed by Elena going into rage, which causes all sorts of things in her dining room to go crazy, and the scene where the Carnival floats come to life and run wild after Elena is informed of Esteban and the Delgado's dungeon break. As for the songs, well, for this special, there are 4 songs featured here, but I'd like to talk about 3 of them. First, there's Happy to Be Alive, sung by Princess Elena. And in my opinion, This song feels pretty similar to For the First Time in Forever from Frozen. Plus, I think it's the kind of song that you'd likely sing when you're in a happy mood. Plus, I find it pretty funny, but still fitting when the servants join in. Next we have With Everyone, sung by Marlena, which, in my opinion, is a really catchy Carnival-styled song, and I like that Naomi and Gabe sing with her. And I also like the part where they ask Dona Paloma to join them when they pass by her shop. Finally, we have Love Always, which is sung by Elena while she calms down the Carnival floats using the power of love. I find this song to have a nice message, and it has a nice catchy beat to it. Anyway, now that we're done with Mustang notes, let's move on to the characters and their voice actors. Princess Elena is once again voiced by Amy Carrero, who was recently cast in the Netflix series She-Ra and the Princess of Power. In this special, after falling into the magic well of crystals, Elena gets new powers, making her dress crystal-like and her scepter more powerful. Plus, her emotion can create special magic and her dress can change color. In my eyes, Elena's role in this special is pretty similar to Elsa from Frozen, and one of her new abilities, which is to see the truth, makes me think of Wonder Woman. Elena's sister, Princess Isabel, is voiced by Jenny Ortega, who got to be on Stuck in the Middle and Richie Rich. In my eyes, I think Issa is very intelligent, kind of like T'Challa's sister Shuri from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Plus, I like that not long after her graduation, Issa joins Elena's team to stop the Delgados. Also, I just can't believe how much Issa has grown up in this special. It really made me react with happy tears. Pretty similar to when I saw Princess Elise all grown up in the 9th Swan Princess movie. Next we have Elena's best friend, Naomi Turner, voiced by Jillian Rose Reed. Best known from the MTV series Awkward. To me, despite coming from a commoner's background, Naomi is a great member of Elena's Grand Council, and in this special, Naomi, along with Marlena and Gabe, have been working on a very special song and costumes for their Carnival float. But they are unfortunately crashed by Dona Paloma, who pitches in her own song, which Naomi and the others, including myself, believe to be terrible. But I do like the part where Naomi leads the Carnival floats back to the parade yard. We also have Dona Paloma, voiced by Constance Marie, who got to be in the 1997 film Selena. Throughout this series, I've been having a love-hate feeling with this character due to her constant stubbornness and arrogance. Also, I think her song for this episode, The Wonder of Me, is very boastful. But at least she makes up for it while admitting that she was wrong and joins Naomi, Marlena, and Gabe during the parade. Next we come to Elena's cousin, Chancellor Esteban, voiced by Christian Lance. who got to voice Gregorio Cortez in the animated Netflix Spy Kids series. After Elena finds out about his betrayal, Esteban tries to explain that Shariki promised him that no one would get hurt, and during his trial, he tells the council that he helped Shariki take over Avalor because when his parents died, he felt like an outcast who no longer mattered and no one ever listened to him. However, at the end of the special, after helping the Delgados escape from the dungeon, Esteban runs off with Ash into exile. Next we come to the new main villain for the series, Ash Delgado, voiced by veteran voice actress Grey DeLisle. Best known as Mandy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Vicky from Fairly OddParents, Sam from Danny Phantom, Yumi from Hi-Yi Puppy Ami Yumi, and two of Ariel's sisters from The Little Mermaid Ariel's Beginning. As mentioned earlier, Ash is a ruthless and power-hungry Malvago who does anything to accomplish her goals. In fact, she is the most ruthless, cruel, and greedy of the Delgados. However, in this special, after Elena gains her new powers from the Well of Crystals, Ash gets captured and locked away with her husband and daughter. During her time locked up, Ash, along with Carla, mock Esteban due to his history with Shariki. Plus, I think Ash is very manipulative when she talks Esteban into helping them escape and joining them. Victor and Carla are once again voiced by Lou Diamond Phillips and Mirna Velasco. They too want to get out of the dungeons as well, but after the rock slide that Elena accidentally caused with her anger, Victor and Carla refuse to join Ash due to Carla nearly getting hurt, which resulted in Ash petrifying Victor and leaving Carla shocked and heartbroken. This is Flo, voiced by Kether Donahue, who got to be in the first Pitch Perfect movie. Flo is a living Alpacamundi model who was unexpectedly brought to life by Elena during her song Happy to Be Alive. I really like her. Sure, she can be a little annoying at times due to her hyperactive childish behavior, but like Pinkie Pie and Olaf, Flo grows on ya. Plus, I think she's kind of cute. Plus, I like that Flo helps Elena realize that her enhanced magic isn't something to fear, just as long as she uses it for good. The rest of the cast includes Joseph Haro as Mateo, Keith Ferguson as Zuzo, Carlos Alaraquai as Skylar, George Diaz as Gabe, along with Julia Vero and Emilio Diaz as Elena's grandparents, Francisco and Luisa. And now let's move on to my final words. Overall, The Magic Within has got to be the absolute serious special that I've ever seen on Elena's show. The story, while a tad cliched, was very interesting, and I liked the Carnival setting, and I thought the animation was very colorful, and the songs were great too, minus one, of course. I also thought Princess Elena got a lot of character development and depth due to her new powers. Flo was a fun new sidekick character, and Esteban's betrayal was not only surprising, but also shocking too. Just imagine how Princess Sophia would feel if Elena told her what happened. And while Ash Delgado may be the current main villain on the series, I'm glad that her husband and her daughter refused to join her any further. So, I'm praying that in the future, Elena may find a way to unpetrify Victor and give him and Carla a forgiving sentence. As for my rating, I'll give this special a 94% out of 100. Well, that's all for now, amigos. Be sure to join me again next time. Mustang Power!